good, okay? Are you kidding? Need to be eating some gut-friendly foods, okay? Perfect every single time. Not even to like toot my own horn, but this is restaurant worthy. Good morning, beautiful people. Today is Monday. I just finished a workout and honestly, I have not been in the mood to work out, but I know I need to move my body. I am trying to remind myself that it is a privilege that I get to work out. I was doing a HIIT workout today and I was like, I do not want to do this, but just keep going, Shakayla, just keep going. But anyway, for breakfast today, I know I have those pancakes and I wasn't really feeling pancakes this morning. For breakfast today, I decided that I wanted to make protein oatmeal. So I have these oats that I will be using. This is the protein powder that I use. Normally, I do like this protein. I just feel like in my pancakes, it just threw it off because I don't typically use this brand. I think this one just kind of weighed the pancakes down. But anyway, I'm rambling about pancakes because I'm just like, low-key kind of hurt that they didn't come out the way that I wanted them to. I have the milk that we put together. I also have some blueberries and strawberries that I'm gonna throw on top. It's been forever since I actually made oatmeal, so I'm really looking forward to this. Special guest while I eat my breakfast. Hi, pumpkin. All right, it is lunchtime for both me and my baby boy right here. Look at him. You ready to eat? So I'm about to feed him and then make my lunch, which I'm excited for because I have two options that I'm considering. So let's see which one I go with. Like, how is it that I can crave something that I've never had? I want to make a spicy kale salad. There's a restaurant in Atlanta called, I believe it's called Tassili's Raw. They have a spicy kale salad that I've seen on TikTok and I've seen like on Instagram and just people trying the restaurant. I've not had the opportunity to try this restaurant yet, but whenever I'm in Atlanta, best believe I will be going there. Here it is.
I've never had is at a vegan spot in Atlanta called Tassili's Raw Reality Cafe. Get there ASAP.
Looks so good. Okay, so he has kale, red onion, sun-dried tomatoes, avocado. I have half of an avocado, nutritional yeast, some salt, black pepper, oh, garlic. I need to get garlic. Okay, I got garlic. He did lemon juice. He used some smoked paprika. Okay, cayenne pepper. Oh, and then he just massaged everything together. So that's super simple. I think I'm either gonna throw, y'all, I get excited over food, especially when it's gonna be good and it looks good and it's just like nourishing. Too good. Low-key, I might just throw some beans on there. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Do I wanna do that or do I want the tofu? What do I want to do? What do I want to do? Tofu or chickpeas? Come on. So I'm just going to use the tofu in this salad because I can always make more of it. Okay, anyway, let's make the salad. It's about to be so good. We're about to give this a good wash. I'm just going to squeeze some lemon juice on here. Uh-oh. And massaging it, like if you've ever tried kale and it's just like super bitter, like hard to chew, you gotta massage it. All right, so I'm about to add these sun-dried tomatoes, add my red onions, nutritional yeast. I love nutritional yeast, so I don't mind adding more. I'm gonna add some salt, black pepper. Also gonna add half of an avocado, a little bit more lemon juice, and the cayenne pepper. Oh, I can already tell this is about to be so good. Like, look at that. Yum. I almost forgot about the garlic. That is a great amount. That looks so good. Oh, are you kidding me? So I realized my camera wasn't recording while I was putting the salad together, but I have the spicy kale salad here. Also threw on some cherry tomatoes, and I did go ahead and add the chickpeas. So I just drained and rinsed them, and then we have our tofu. Okay, let's go ahead and give this a taste test. I'm gonna try the salad alone. Here is the first bite. That looks so delicious, right? Looks so flavorful. Are you kidding? This is so delicious. I can only imagine that the real deal tastes even better. If you didn't know, I do not play by my salads, but this one right here, this right here, too good, okay? I don't know if I mentioned this already, but I went to the farmer's market this past Sunday. One thing the farmer's market is gonna do is get me to buy something. They had these like interesting looking produce. I was like, I don't know what this is. So I asked him, I was like, what is that? And so then he just like took it. So you just like pop it out of this little shell, and it is a ground cherry tomato. Y'all, this little thing right here, I'm obsessed. It has like a mild savory taste, but then it's like sweet as well. And this is what I'm about to snack on while I clean up. You gotta try these if you see them. Again, they are ground cherry tomatoes. I just wanted to pop in and give you a reminder that you need to be eating some gut-friendly foods, okay? This is sauerkraut. I love me some sauerkraut. If you've never had sauerkraut, it really reminds me of pickles. Like, it gives pickle vibes. But I just eat probably like 3 or 4 forkfuls. Normally I would put it in a container, but I'm actually putting up dishes and I don't feel like dirtying up another dish. So, last one. Then I'm going to put these dishes up that you see behind me. And I had to run errands and then I just went to 10 p.m. guys. It was... So for my friends who have been here, y'all know that my husband isn't plant-based, and because of that, like I've mentioned it in previous videos, people have to ask me like, okay, how do y'all make y'all's meals work when, you know, you're plant-based and your husband isn't? Oh god, y'all, hold on. Sorry. If you own a dog, you know the worst noise that you can hear that your dog is making is the sound of them about to throw up. So that's what I just had to tend to, but he is good now. I think I need to get him like a slow feeder because he gets really like excited with food. He eats entirely too fast. So we got to figure that out. But anyway, back to what I was saying. So people often ask me like, okay, how do you and your husband like manage? And my husband is very self-sufficient. Like, he is perfectly fine with like a meal delivery service, so he'll do that. But he recently decided to stop doing the meal kit service, and so he's eating more at home now. And a meal like the meal we're having tonight is the perfect way of how we make it work in our household. So I have like a base dish and I add my own protein to it if I feel like it. He adds his own protein to it if he feels like it. And that's really how we're able to make most of the meals that we enjoy together work. So for dinner tonight, what I'm doing is cooking up some penne protein pasta. We're gonna have that. I have the pasta sauce that we put together during the ingredient prep, and then I also have some frozen broccoli that I'm just gonna throw in the oven, give it a little nice shake with some olive oil, salt, and black pepper, and that is gonna be our dinner. I'm probably gonna serve it, well, top it with some fresh basil. Not 100% sure just yet, but that's how we're able to make it work. So I'm gonna enjoy it as is because the pasta is a protein-based pasta. He wants a little bit more protein, so he's gonna add some protein to the side of it. That is going to be a well-balanced meal that is gonna be delicious and perfect for anybody. And of course, I already gave this a taste test because I wanted to make sure I didn't need to add any other seasonings to it, which I didn't. So I just topped this with some red pepper flakes, some fresh basil, and dairy-free Parmesan. So easy. Not even to like toot my own horn, but this is restaurant worthy. Okay, I'm back because it's time for a little dessert, and I'm probably gonna let some of y'all down because I know people have been asking me to make or include more desserts in my videos, but I'm honestly just like not a huge dessert person. One, I don't really bake. I may get into baking, who knows? Unless it's like a popsicle or I buy like a little snack that can qualify as a dessert. That's really the only time I'm eating dessert. But today I'm going to have these kiwis as like a nice after dinner snack. And I've always liked kiwis, but I was doing research over the immune system and just how to get more vitamin C in my diet as well. But I found a number of ways, but something I didn't realize, like I knew kiwis had more vitamin C than oranges, but I didn't know that they had almost 100% of the recommended daily value of vitamin C. So I want to say that one of these is like 97% of the daily recommended value for how much vitamin C you should get each day. With the weather changing here and it also not being as sunny as places that we're used to, I'm like, okay, we really have to be on top of our P's and Q's when it comes to our immune system. Yum, yum. The yellow ones are the best. Stop judging me. Stop judging me, okay? I know I went to Whole Foods and I shouldn't have been in the store, but I was in the area. Here's what I picked up. I went for one thing. I went to get my dog some food. And I was like, well, since I'm there, I might as well get a few more items, right? I picked up some more of the yellow kiwi because I need it. Remember what I told you, I'm trying to eat more kiwi, right? What else did I get? I got some vegetable broth. You know, something that I not really struggle with, but I guess struggle with is oftentimes, because I'm like always doing research, always learning, always trying to be mindful of what I'm consuming in certain ways, I oftentimes have this, like, I don't want to call it anxiety because I'm giving that to the Lord. No anxiety over here. I often have worry when it comes to me talking about nutrition, health, etc., etc. Sometimes I feel like my lane is just cook and let that be it, but I research a lot. I try to learn a lot. And based off of like research and me trying to learn, like if you go back to my earlier videos, you will see a difference in the way that I eat, maybe like the brands that I use, because I'm trying to be mindful of that. And so oftentimes I struggle with the idea of being perceived as an expert or perceived as somebody who doesn't really know what she's talking about. But I just have to remember, God gave me this platform for a reason. He gave me this skill for a reason, the ability to connect with people, encourage people to eat plant-based foods. And so I need to lean into that because although I might not know everything, I know some things and I learn. Now, do I apply everything at all times? No, but I try my best to. And you're probably like, girl, why? Like, where are we getting at? I got at this because like with this whole seed oil, maybe you may be aware of this, you may not be aware of this. Like there has been a huge wave of education over seed oils and how harmful they can be at certain, I guess just harmful they can be to the overall body and your health, inflammation, etc., etc. So I've been trying to be more mindful of reducing seed oils from my diet. Now there are times where I will still have seed oils in certain things because I'm just like, I just want it right now. But I brought the seed oil thing up because I was looking for vegetable broth. Now I know that I can make my own vegetable broth, not a problem. I've done it before. I went to look at the ingredients, the nutrition facts, and all of the things on different vegetable broths that they have. And it was some that had canola oil in it, which I'm like, why would you put canola oil in vegetable broth. And mind you, canola oil and sunflower oil, I would say that those are the main two oils I see in a lot of plant-based and non-plant-based foods that are on the seed oils list of like oils that can create inflammation in the body. But anyway, all that to say, I ended up finding a vegetable broth that is good. The ingredients are 100% organic, nothing that I can't make out at all. And then it's also no salt added, which was very important to me. I find that a lot of vegetable broth, they tend to have this 1 cup of vegetable broth is like 22% or 24% of the daily recommended value of sodium that you should consume in a day. So these are just small ways that I'm trying to be mindful of what it is that I'm consuming. And I guess this is me also putting myself out there and kind of educating and sharing things that I've learned that I hope can help you. The seed oils thing definitely takes time. For example, and then also you have to be very intentional and sometimes make a sacrifice. This was a good example, but another one was I was looking to buy some more plant-based butter because I'm all out. And I was like, okay, I may need some this week. So I was gonna buy one that was cheaper than my go-to. I'm probably not gonna say the name. I'll just show you which one I go to. But I was like looking at the list and I'm like, oh, this is cheaper, but it also has canola oil in it. And where I can and want to be more mindful and intentional of what I'm consuming, that's where I do it. So like I didn't get that butter. I ended up just getting my Miyoko's butter, which is a brand of butter that I always get. Oh wait. It has sunflower oil. Okay, ignore that. But I didn't get the other one because it had canola oil and sunflower oil. This one just has sunflower oil. So, but anyway, that's what I'm trying to say. The main one is coconut oil, and then like further down on the list is sunflower oil. But I'm gonna still eat that one. I'm gonna still use that one. But yeah, I guess it's imposter syndrome. That's what it is. I struggle with imposter syndrome sometimes. I'm praying that God is going to continue to put me in a space where, you know, I don't feel that. I don't feel imposter syndrome. I am confident in what I know, confident in what I'm able to share. And so I'm just receiving all of that right now. Lord, just give me the words and, you know, all the things that I need to be the best me that I can be based off of what you call me to be. Okay, and I also got some more tofu. This was actually on sale, so I was like, let me get it, throw it in the freezer. I'll have it for next week if I end up needing it, because who knows how long this is gonna be on sale. I also got celery, another shallot, another onion. Also got some more garlic powder because I go through this like nobody's business. And then Sir's dog food. But I just wanted to show you that mini haul of things that I got, kind of began to put myself out there and sharing things that I've learned. Hopefully you found that helpful. I'm not gonna be like preachy on nutrition and all the things at all. That's not my vibe. But I feel like I would be doing my friends on here a disservice if I don't really talk about why I make certain decisions about the products that I buy or the ingredients that I use. And so as I do more research and learn, things are gonna continue to evolve. So yeah. Okay, so for lunch, I'm going to have the sheet pan meal that we prepped, but I realized I didn't really prep carbs. I mean, I do have the chickpeas, but I really don't think I want those with this meal. I'm just gonna cut up this potato, season it up, and put it in the oven. Should only take about 20 to 25 minutes. And because I'm gonna use the whole potato, that way I'll have leftovers for us to use throughout the week as well. But this is gonna be lunch. I'm about to make matcha. I picked up a new matcha. Perfect every single time. If this thing doesn't happen by the time this video is up, I'm gonna delete this. But if it happens, I'm gonna keep it. I feel like by the time I post this video, I'm going to have hit 200,000 subscribers on my YouTube, which is so mind-blowing to me because I had no idea what to expect when I when I launched my YouTube. But I knew that I needed to do it, and I am so grateful that I listened to the Lord. I wanted to start my channel like well before I actually started, but it just wasn't the right time. And I feel like the time I started was when I needed to start. And I do not take this platform for granted by any means, especially when it comes to food and health and all the things. But I just want to say thank you for being here. I truly, truly, truly appreciate it. And if you try any of my recipes, please let me know which recipe it is that you tried, which recipes you always go back to. And here's to the next 200,000, God willing, okay? We're back home and I got my pizza. I'm about to warm this up, but this pizza looks absolutely amazing. However, it's just not as crispy as I would like it to be. Like, look at the material. Get into it. Yes. But we had a really great evening. Got to watch my baby play golf and he did an amazing job. He had a great audience. So I mean, like, of course, right? But yeah, let me warm up this pizza. I'll show y'all what it looks like. And then I'm about to indulge in my food. Y'all, it has been a morning and an afternoon. I lost a fingernail. It's just been all over the place. Child, okay, just pray for me. But regardless, lunch is about to be good. What I'm having for lunch today, those potatoes that I cooked up yesterday, I have the kale greens that I ingredient prepped, and then the last half of the tofu, I'm thinking of tossing the tofu in just like a little bit of jerk sauce. Oh, MG. I have a meeting in like 23 minutes. I don't have time to cook a full meal. So thank God I have everything already prepped. Period. so it's time for dinner and I'm really excited for it. I didn't want anything too heavy, but I do have just like a little bit of that roasted red pepper sauce left over. So what I think I'm gonna do is take this sauce. I have these tomatoes that I want to use up before they go bad, and then I also have a carrot. So what I'm thinking about doing is just gonna make a soup. So it's kind of gonna be like a roasted red pepper and tomato carrot soup, I guess. Once the tomatoes, shallot, and carrot sounds funny, finishes in the oven, then I'm gonna let it cool, blend it along with the rest of this roasted red pepper sauce. I also might crisp up some kale. I'm like thinking through this. I might crisp up some kale in the oven just so I can have kale chips almost, but not truly chips, and I'm gonna add that on top for some texture. But pretty much a soup night. I'm really looking forward to it because this roasted red pepper sauce is delicious, and I know once I add tomatoes, the carrots to it, as well as another shallot, and then I add the toppings, it is going to be chef's kiss. So let's go ahead and get into dinner. So the kale is done in the oven. Listen to this crunch. And it's so good. That's gonna be perfect on top of the soup. The soup is so delicious. Alright, so today is Thursday, and last night I ran out of dairy-free milk. So I decided to soak some cashews and walnuts because I just really wanted to make a thick and creamy dairy-free milk. Whenever I am making dairy-free milk from soaked nuts, I like to use my juicer. I've actually shown this process in a previous video, so if you want like the in-depth step-by-step, but I'll pin that video up. But I like to use my juicer, so pretty much all I do, 2.5 cups of raw walnuts and cashews, like a blend of it. I soaked it in water overnight, just put it in these jars, put it in the fridge, and then when I go to make the milk, I'll drain and rinse the cashews and walnuts. I'll put them in my juicer along with some water. I'm gonna do about 4 cups of water, which I feel like is a really good ratio, and it's typically the ratio I tend to do for my dairy-free milk. Let's go ahead and get into this creamy cashew and walnut milk. Ooh, I like that cashew and walnut combination. So I got a couple packages in the mail. The first one is from this brand called 7 Sundays. They make healthy cereal. It didn't taste exactly like, you know, like the sugary cereal that you typically find at the grocery store, but I think it's a really good alternative if you are trying to be more mindful of the ingredients that you're consuming. I think I'm actually gonna have one of these today. Okay, the next package I got was from, I actually ordered this. They didn't send it to me as a gift, but it's from a brand that makes probiotic yogurt. The brand is actually called Coconut Cult. I'm not a huge fan of of the name, but the product is so good. So I ordered some directly from the site. It looks so good. This one is banana cream and this one is strawberry. I've had the strawberry one and I thought it was really good, but I was excited to try the banana cream because it probably is going to give me like banana pudding vibes, you know? Okay, so the thing about this yogurt is that it's not a yogurt that you just eat as a snack. It's a probiotic yogurt, meaning that it is loaded with good bacteria for your digestive system. So you just do per the directions. You only do about, I think it's like 1 tablespoon of it. And then another thing to mention is that you don't double dip. So once you get a scoop, that's it. But again, this is a probiotic yogurt, so really good for the digestive system. I've been taking this probiotic yogurt for a handful of months. Like, it was definitely back when we lived in Virginia. I just don't know if I ever posted about it. So I just take a spoonful of this. And because this is a probiotic yogurt, it does have a tang to it. So when you go to taste it, you're gonna be like, ooh, because it has a tang to it. So that's another package I got. Let's go ahead and have our cereal. I'm feeling like a kid again by having cereal for breakfast, but it should be really, really delicious. This is what it looks like. That's pretty good. Definitely not sugary like Cocoa Puffs or something, but I think it's really good. I wish my milk was cold. I feel like it would be even better cold. But also, if you decide to give this a try, do not go in thinking this is about to taste like Cocoa Puffs, okay? Because it is not that type of cereal. They use coconut sugar and dates to sweeten the cereal, so it's not as sweet. But I think if you are looking for just like a quick and easy breakfast, you're a cereal person, but you want to be more mindful of the ingredients that are in your cereal, I think this is a good option. Okay, it's time for me to finally eat lunch. I'm low-key thinking like, should I make a matcha? Should I? Actually, I think I'm gonna go get a matcha and I might take Sarah to go get a so at this point, I want some butter beans. I've been watching myself cook these butter beans because I was editing. These are my pesto butter beans. I want to say I showed them in a video, maybe 3 videos ago. I'll put it up here. But I'm about to have some of that for lunch. So I have 2 more servings of the beans. I'm just going to use 1 today.
So excited about today's guest.
Morning. Okay, so today is Friday. We made it to the end of the week and it's actually going to be a really good day. My husband and I are currently about to go drop our, he's like staring at me, he being my dog, and I feel like he's gonna know what I'm saying, so I'm trying not to say the words, but to take care, to hang out with his little, he knows these words. But and then we're gonna grab some coffee. I'm gonna come back. I have a meeting this morning, but it's gonna be a great day. I hope you've been enjoying the video so far, and let's get into Friday. It is so cute just like seeing Sir just be like so excited about going to daycare. I enjoy getting little beverages from other places, but I have not found a place that makes a matcha the way I like it. So I was like, I'll let you get your coffee today, but I'm about to go back and make me a matcha. My hand's probably really ashy right now, but I'm also about to take some of this, the probiotic yogurt. You might hear a washing machine going, so bear with me. And if you're wondering why I'm wearing a hat, for the second time this week. I am tired of doing my hair at this point. I need to get braids. I don't know when I'm going to get them, but I need to get braids. I'm tired of having to work out, do my hair. It's just too much work. Get down on the floor. Sleeping until the midnight. This is my favorite part. Just combining everything. I'm finally eating. And we got sweet green. If you're not familiar with what sweet green is, it's like a salad type of spot, kind of. On my salad bowl, I got carrots, purple onions, double tofu, mushrooms, potatoes, broccoli, their crispy rice, the spicy cashew dressing, which is chef's kiss, basil, and cilantro. That is always my order. I rarely deviate from that order. I'm probably gonna end the vlog here, mainly because I don't know what we're gonna eat later, but I really hope that you enjoyed all of the meals that I shared in this video. If you have not already, be sure to subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate it. Give this video a thumbs up and leave me a comment letting me know what you plan to try, what you learned from the video, if you liked it. The engagement really helps and lets me know that you want more content like this, so thank you in advance. I really appreciate it, but I will see you in the next video. Bye.